I, I just recorded this whole entire intro and the record button wasn't on. Subscribe! What's up guys, it's SuperRaeDizzle and today we're going to be doing a final showdown between Prismacolor Premier colored pencils, that was a mouthful, and Crayola colored pencils. So you hear about a lot of artists using Prismacolor Premier colored pencils. This is like the high-end bougie. But you also hear about a lot of artists using the Crayola colored pencils because this is like the classic. So today I want to put to the test to see just which one is worth the money and just to compare the quality of these two. And you guys know I don't like to ramble on, so let's just start the video.
So, the claims of Prismacolor Premier colored pencils are artist level quality. That's a no-brainer. High quality pigments, again, no-brainer. Soft/thick core and very thick lead. And I wanted to talk about these things because if you have a very thick lead with a thick core, that's really awesome because if you drop it from a high distance, it won't shatter inside the wood. So that is really awesome that they do that. But let's move on to Crayola's claims. Crayola's claims are that they're long-lasting, whatever that means. They're pre-sharpened, which is awesome because I don't have time to ever sharpen my pencils. Like, nobody has time for that. They're premium quality, which I agree with, and they have bright, bold colors. And we will see firsthand if that's true later on in the video. All right, let's break it down. So for the Prismacolor, which I got for $19.93, and you divide that by the 24 pencils, it comes out to about 83 cents per pencil. Now for the Crayola, which was $2.97, it comes about to 12 cents per pencil, so not bad. One thing I like about Prismacolor is that their packaging is really cool. It's made out of like that aluminum or tin or whatever that is, and it comes in like a thick case. So I'm really appreciative of that, especially since it's so expensive and it is such a long-term investment. Anyway, so whenever you get the 24 colors, the first layer will be the primary colors, and the second layer will be the secondary colors. So basically, today I'm going to be comparing the primary colors of Prismacolor versus the primary colors of Crayola colored pencils. In comparison to Crayola's primaries, I'm going to match them up with Prismacolor, and we're just basically going to match them up and do a side-by-side comparison of the two. It's no surprise that the most highly saturated colored pencil is going to be Prismacolor. But one thing that really shocked me was the yellow. Whenever I picked up the yellow Crayola, I had to double check and make sure it wasn't a Prismacolor because it was so saturated. But other than that, of course, Prismacolor always number one with saturation. So I guess point number one goes to Prismacolor. Test number 2 will be to see who has the best gradient and the smoothest gradient. And it's kind of ironic because Crayola just dominated, and it's like the cheaper one. But the reason it dominated is because with the Prismacolor, as you're about to see here, it just had so much pigment that even just like the slightest little stroke, like no matter how light you go, just all the pigment was pushed out. So it wasn't really working out to build it up because it was just immediately purple, you know. So yeah, if I had to pick which one is better at building up, I would definitely pick Crayola. For test number 3, we are going to play off these two gradients and we're going to compare who is more smooth. I muted the saturation, that way you guys can get a clear view of which one is clearly more smooth. And again, coming in surprisingly is Crayola, who is absolutely more smoother than Prismacolor. But you guys, keep in mind that if I did have a different tool, let's say one that was specifically designed to blend Prismacolor, of course it would have a different outcome. But just basic, regular swatch, Crayola does appear to be smoother. Point number 3 goes to Crayola. Onward, test number 4. This test is probably one of the more important ones, and that is who is more blendable. So starting off with Prismacolor, I'm going to be using the red and yellow for both. And so far, Prismacolor is known to just be super waxy, so you can just blend that out. And with Crayola, again, not as saturated, so again, you don't have as much pigment to like mix around. As a shock that came to absolutely nobody, Prismacolor is the reigning champion for blendability. Blendable. Blendiness. Whatever. You get the point. So now let's move on to the side-by-side comparison speed drawing. And this is basically just a pre-drawn image, and I'm going to be using the exact same colors, but one side is going to be Crayola, and the other side is going to be Prismacolor. So I'm not going to tell you guys until I show the scanned, like, high-quality image that's been color corrected. So I'm going to let you guys watch this for a few seconds and really soak it in and see if you guys can guess which one's which. All right, can you guys tell which one's which? The answer is coming at you in 3, 2, 1. In a way, I feel like it's kind of obvious that the Crayola was less saturated than the Prismacolor. But, I don't know, maybe I got somebody out there. Maybe just one person. I don't know. Probably not.
Alright guys, now it's time for the conclusion. So, if I went to Walmart and somebody gave me the choice between the 75 pack of Crayola colored pencils versus the $20 pack of 24 Prismacolors, I honestly would go for, wait for it,
Crayola!
Yeah, they're not the highest quality, but they work amazing in comparison to other cheaper colored pencils. These are good quality, they're good for the price. They're just so classic, you know. And plus, if you lose these, if you break these, if anything happens, you can just go spend $3 and get more. I honestly think these are the better deal for anybody who just wants to have a pack to practice with, who has like hobbies, you know, anything like that. Nothing too serious. Definitely Crayola. Now, on the other hand, Prismacolor. Prismacolor is for the serious artists out there. This is the long-term investment. There's a reason that it comes in a case like this. These are definitely great if you are a professional artist, if you know how to pick out your paper, if you know what you're going to draw, and you know exactly how you want to execute that drawing. So if you know you want to have a highly blended drawing, definitely go with these. These are easily to blend. If you want to have a really good investment, if you want to keep these around, if you're good at taking care of your supplies, not like me. Or you can be like me and get both. You know, I like to start off with a thin layer of Crayola colored pencils, and then when I want it to be thicker or I want it to be more saturated or whatever, then I'll move on to the Prismacolor. So honestly, it's up to you. Anyway guys, that's all the tips and tricks I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you have any questions, y'all know the drill, leave them down below. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I post behind the scene pictures. I post every single thing that I paint or draw. Right now I'm doing like a whole holiday theme picture, realistic thing. Oh, another thing I want to say is thank you guys for almost 50,000 subscribers. That is absolutely insane. This channel went from literally 5, literally 5. Why was I saying 5,000? Literally 5 to 50, and almost 50, and I just cannot thank you guys enough for your support and watching my videos. And I want to promise to you guys that I will make better quality content. I'm trying my best. I'm learning new software, trying out new lighting, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. Even though the YouTube algorithm's kind of screwed up right now, and it's more or less about like pumping out that content every day, I still don't want to do that. I just want to make better quality content that is watchable for you guys. So if you have any questions, comments, anything, leave them down below. And other than that, I love you guys again, and I'll see you next video. Okay, bye. I post like What's up guys, it's SuperRaeDizzle, and today I always do this when I talk. I'm like, hey guys, it's SuperRaeDizzle. What's up guys? It's SuperRaeDizzle, and today we're going to do the final countdown of Prismacolor versus... oh, excuse me. You know how beauty gurus like smell their products? I should start smelling mine. Like, it smells like a hint of mahogany. High-end bougie. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. What's up? Of course I choke on that one.